I'd like to take a moment to call the meeting to order of the Children's Guild of DC PCS Board of Directors meeting for April 26, 2021. Okay, you continue.
Thank you,
And
Mr. Seaver.
we are recording just for people's information, just for the sake of notes and documentation.
Thank you both. I'm sorry, Ms. Lucen, you can proceed with your questions. We just needed to make sure we were
Okay.
recording for clarification.
Yeah. So my question was clarification about the terms for the board members. So the terms for the board members, that they're 3 years. And then my question is at the end of 3 years, is that person's term done, or can they stay on for longer, or do they stay until there's someone to replace their position on the board?
So the term would be finished in 3 years, but if they want to stay on for an additional 3-year term, they can. And I suppose I think it's happened on other boards too, where someone initially commits for that 3-year term, but then there's another person available, so they do rotate off sooner than that. I mean, you're not signing your name in blood or anything, but it's definitely the goal is to stick with 3-year terms for each member and to try to keep so that there's a consistent number on the board.
Okay, thank you. I just wanted to clarify.
Thank you. Are there any other questions?
Kimberly, is that different for the 2 parent directors?
Let me look. I don't think so. But let me just double check.
Just wanted Melody and Cleo to be clear in terms of, what their expectation is.
It says a parent director's term will automatically terminate when his or her child is no longer enrolled.
I was about to say that would be a normal situation. So that's the last sentence there. It's in the same paragraph, section 2, but it's the 3rd paragraph. And their students should be currently enrolled.
Are there any other questions? So if we go with Marie's recommendation that Mr. Coran, help craft these bylaws, and he would, if he were able to be here, would likely support, we would have a quorum. So Mr. Seabrooks, if you're comfortable with that approach, we probably can proceed in the absence of any further questions.
It may be worth for the minutes, having a motion that his vote be acknowledged by proxy, and then just to confirm that, and then maybe follow up with the board after the meeting, to suggest that. So if there's any objection, and that could be acknowledged as well, just to make sure.
So this is Marie. So I can make a motion to put forth Michael's vote in proxy on his behalf, as well as to motion to accept the amended bylaws as presented.
Someone second?
I will second the motion.
Thank you, Ms. Lucene. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? So it looks like a 7-0 support of the amended bylaws as written.
Was that the only thing on our agenda this evening?
That was the only thing on our agenda this evening. We're gonna have to have the playground discussion at our next board meeting, so that we can sure and have the full board present for that.
Great. So in order to close out today's meeting, before I note that the meeting is adjourned, I'd just like to remind everybody to try to make it to the meetings on time so that we can get everything moving along, especially when we have a heavy agenda. Today was really light, so wasn't that bad of a situation. With that stated, I'd like to make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Motion to adjourn.
So
Any
moved.
second?
Second.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Hearing none, the meeting is adjourned. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.